Hello everybody, welcome to Sure Shot Archery. Anthony here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Sure Shot Archery 360 spinner. So, when you're practicing at home, you want to practice and understand the conditions that you're practicing in, so that way you can prepare yourself, for the tournament. You want to be able to read the wind, see where it's coming from at home, and then learn about where you need to aim off, how your equipment performs, how you perform in those situations, and then that way, when you see a similar situation at the tournament, you can apply what you learned in practice to that moment in the tournament, and hopefully it should let you succeed better than not being able to see that situation before. So, the one thing I noticed in my practicing is the wind and target flags on top of targets. Now, Sure Shot Archery makes target flags, and we do sell them attached to wooden dowels. Now they're great, but I wanted to take that one step further. I wanted a device that really lets you read the wind, and I wanted it to instantly snap to the direction the wind is blowing. Well, the 360 spinner here solves that. So the 360 spinner is a little device that sits on top of your arrow, your dowel, or even a fiberglass pole. The target flag feeds through the piece of metal wiring that comes with the 360 spinner, and then it sits right on top of your arrow, so when the wind blows, it snaps right to the direction the wind is going, and you get really accurate, really instant reads on the wind. You don't have to wait for the wind to die down a little, and then then the flag moves, but it's wrapping around itself. No, this whole thing rotates 360 degrees to read you the wind in any direction and basically any angle that it's coming at. Even low winds that are coming up from the bottom, which would be kind of crazy to shoot in to start with, well, it will catch those winds and it will snap to the direction that the wind is coming from. So how does this come shipped to you? Well, it comes shipped in this little baggie here with a handy dandy QR code, which will lead you to a video giving you visual and verbal directions on how to install it onto your target flag and onto your dowel, arrow, or fiberglass pole of your choice. The 360 spinner, as you can see it here, we got the spinner in black, and we have the wound up piece of wire. All you have to do is straighten it out. No tools really required. You can do it by hand. Of course, if you want to use maybe a pair of pliers or something to bend the wire at the end so the flag sits nicely on it, you can do that. That is completely up to you, but they really aren't required. Now, for the spinner itself, the black part here, the actual spinner, is made out of a durable, weather-resistant plastic. But the trick is that it has an internal metal core, because through my years worth of testing now of this product, trying to make it work correctly, I noticed, well, plastic's really light, and, well, metal's really expensive to machine properly. So, with this, I did a combination. We have a plastic outside, which is great, cuts down the price. That way, this product doesn't have to be, $10 or $20. And then at the same point in time, I can insert a metal core inside of this to keep it weighted, to keep it bottom heavy, so that it wants to stay naturally on the arrow or dowel of your choice. Now, what size arrows and dowels and fiberglass poles does the 360 spinner fit to? Well, quite a variety actually. It's a one size fits most, because obviously the size of the spinner isn't adjustable, but I designed it in a way that it can cover most of the things you would use to actually hold up a flag on top of your target. So it's sized to fit arrows, dowels, and fiberglass poles all the way from a 1/4 inch all the way through 3/8 of an inch. If you're looking at that through arrow sizes, you can use an Easton X10 all the way through a big Easton 2712 that I have here. And look, it fits great, and it still rotates very easily around this arrow. Of course, we can take it off the arrow and we can put it right onto a wooden dowel. This is a 3/8 inch oak wooden dowel, and again, boom, so it catches the wind very nicely. We can even use fiberglass markers or fiberglass poles, and you can use them to support your 360 spinner. and it will do just the same thing. It will rotate just as well. Now, for the fiberglass poles and the wooden dowels, I actually have some available at sureshotarchery.org if you want to pick them up there. And of course, the flags are available there as well. The 360 spinners are available also, but check out our dealer, Lancaster Archery Supply, to pick up your 360 spinner today.